what was offered up was a human sacrifice, a human body and soul that was represented in the Lord Jesus Christ. And his soul being tormented, his soul an offering for sin. That word offering means it was done willingly. He wasn't forced into this, but he came and did it willingly, voluntarily, out of honor for his father. I liken it to when Abraham took Isaac up on that mountain. And Isaac realized that he was to be the sacrifice. He was the one that God said to offer up. We don't read where Isaac was wrestling with his dad and trying to get away. He willingly laid down and was tied as a sacrifice to that altar. Clearly, it was never God's purpose to sacrifice Isaac, but to give a picture of what it was for God, who spared not his son, but delivered him up. God provided a substitutionary ram to take the place of Isaac, and that represents Christ in the place of the sinner. But in his willingness, he offered up his soul. He made his soul an offering for sin. His soul bearing that wrath of God. And when we talk about the wrath of God being poured out on Christ, it wasn't that God hated then his son. The word wrath has to do with justice satisfied. I liken it to a courtroom. It could be a judge reading a sentence, sending somebody to the death chamber. And he does it according to the law. He's not yelling and screaming. He's not angry at the part. He's reading the law. He's acting according to the law. And this is what the Father did with his son. When it talks about his soul being tormented, even as we are reading here in Psalm 143, it has to do with what was necessary for God to be satisfied and therefore to declare righteous those for whom Christ paid the debt.